Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyric scientist lab.
We are joined by the Law-Luss one, Josh Luss. Welcome back, brother. Thank you for coming over and hanging out in the lab with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. It's nice to have people come over because, me and Jared do this on a weekly basis. Sometimes it's just me and Jared for months on end, and then we get clinically depressed because nobody comes over. But what
Just
I was
seasonal.
Yeah, seasonal. Yeah, there we go. But it is summertime. The sun is out. The sun is shining. But thanks for taking the time to come out and hang out with us this afternoon or this evening, wherever you are, or in the morning time if you're watching on the other side of the planet. That's going to be our goal.
Don't forget about your friends in Peru.
Oh, well, we got Peru and then soon to be Cuba. Okay,
I got an email. I don't know where this information came from, but apparently we're like the top 20 in Zimbabwe.
For real?
Yeah.
We are the top. Oh, my God, folks. You heard it here first. The Mad Scientist Lab podcast has cracked the top 20.
Let me see if I can find it again.
In Zimbabwe. We are popular in Zimbabwe. I can't believe that.
I didn't know they spoke English.
Maybe they are
That's
plotting.
me being a dumb American, too.
Yeah, maybe they're plotting against us, potentially. I hope not.
I hope not using this podcast. I
Well,
hope.
no, but that's awesome. Like, hey, to our listeners and viewers in Zimbabwe, thank you. You've made the Mad Scientist Lab podcast that much greater. Speaking of across the globe, the World Cup is going on right now, and it's happening here in the States, and we've got people traveling from all over the globe to come to America to participate in the big grand soccer event that takes place every 4 years. I'm not a big soccer guy to begin with. I will watch the World Cup. I will watch soccer if it's meaningful, such
sorry.
as this.
I was wrong.
It's not a beautiful game to you.
We're at position 158.
So we're 158 in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
In the category of comedy in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so that means we're not only in the top 200, we're in the top 160. All right.
Hey,
Now I feel better. Like I can make this joke and just say,
Yeah. See, you can do that. I could not.
I can't even do that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's I guess there's levels to these things. No, but I think it's been really cool. First of all,
What's up, Epic?
The U.S. won their game yesterday against Australia, and then they won the week prior. I'm not a big soccer guy, again, so I don't know if the U.S. is beating quality teams or if these are just like, throwaway teams or whatever the case may be. But regardless, the energy surrounding it and everything, I think is always really, really cool. And then
Wait, before you carry on, I don't think they're shit. What? Oh, okay. There we go. I don't think they're shitty. I think this team, actually, they did well. What was that? Whatever the last big tournament was, they did well. But soccer has become more popular in the United States over recent, but like at least the last 15, 20 years.
yeah, of course.
Yep.
And
Me
so
and him. I think it was a big part of that.
Yeah, she was the beginning. I remember having her. It was a collage that I used to do every year for my locker of all these sports characters because I got Sports Illustrated, and I would cut out like my favorite and then put them all together.
That's some forgotten 90s shit right there. I bet you nobody does shit like that anymore.
Oh, no.
Decorates their locker, dude.
Oh, I'm sure kids decorate their lockers.
Well, to a degree, but they didn't do it like us. They probably got some weird shit in there that I
They
couldn't
didn't
even
have
tell you
the
what
Blink
it is.
182.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, come on, man.
not everybody's gonna
Tyra
have.
Banks off of the swimsuit edition.
Well,
or
you couldn't
something.
have that in school.
Well, it was in your locker. and
Unless you
nobody
get
saw it.
caught. I mean,
Oh, I got caught one time. I think I talked about that one. I had a Sports Illustrated issue, swimsuit edition, one year at this was elementary school.
Oh man, well, no wonder you got in trouble.
It was the
with
sixth
Pamela
grade.
Anderson.
Mr. Curtis's class. No, it wasn't Pamela Anderson. Who was on? It was Kathy Ireland, I think. Kathy Ireland. Shout out to her back in the day too. But yeah, I got caught with it, and he was like, "You're not supposed to have that, right?"
Yeah,
And I was like, I mean, it's Sports Illustrated. What?
I'm reading about the
There's
beaches.
sports in here,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I like the illustration of sports.
Yeah.
What can I not learn?
And he took it from me, and I never got it back.
That's he probably kept it for
I
himself.
know he did. If you know this guy,
In the office,
and he
goons.
said some.
Is that what we call it now, gooning?
Thinking back on that shit, where the fuck have you been?
Well, I've never really referred to as alone time as goonin.
He still pumps his putt.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a phrase until Jared started bringing it up. All those
I
years
didn't bring that up.
Well, you're the first one to say it to me.
I don't think that's true.
I'm 100%. I had never heard that.
I don't think I've said gooning. I don't think I've ever
pumping your pud.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I've
you
never said gooning.
Well, no, I've only recently.
I know what it is because again, I'm on fucking Twitch and Kick all day. So
I mean, I get it now. It
He's
is
tapped into the culture.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I understand
the streaming culture is what I'm tapped
the
into.
use of the word,
which is fucking weird, by the way.
and the context of the word. So I kind of put two and two together. So he kept it for himself, and well, that sucks. And well, hey,
Not for him.
See, I know what I'm talking about, Epic. You you got to know. I know. He said, I just Googled Kathy Ireland and she's still hot. I'm like, yeah, of course.
I mean,
She was a supermodel.
I mean, they don't typically become unsuper at any point.
No,
in time.
none of them really.
Yeah, you really think about that. Yeah, they're just pretty their entire lives. Well,
Yeah.
they're rich, so they can, probably obviously upkeep
Well,
that.
it's also
Yeah,
moisturizing. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
forget to a lot of pale people forget to moisturize.
Oh, that's great.
And they usually typically live in wintry areas, so it's dry all the time.
That's fair. That's
So
fair.
That shit will dry your skin out. And then if you add on alcohol and cigarettes, that shrivels you up even more.
Epic.
Your body.
Do
is
you
a temple.
moisturize out that way?
I doubt he moisturizes.
Well, I mean, it's important. I would say the
You
only-
don't moisturize.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well,
You know how I
no.
know? Because when you were working at Papa John's and you washed your hands so much that your shit was fucking
Yeah,
Your phone
my,
just
yeah. Well, dude, first of all, when you make food for hours on end, I'm
put some
not
fucking gloves on.
No. Making pizza with no. That is people think that's a good idea. That is a horrible idea. One, because toppings get greasy. Okay, you can't stretch dough with greasy ass gloves. Yeah, it's the only time it would be acceptable is if, God forbid, you had such a severe cut on your hand to where you have a band. You got it bandaged up a little bit. That's when I would say, hey, wear
He
a glove.
says he buys aloe by the barrel.
Aloe by the barrel.
I don't know. He seems like the type of person that does moisturize.
Oh, well, we're glad it's good to moisturize,
Yeah,
but I was gonna say Jared is correct. What I would do is I would typically put the lotion on at my hand when I came home, because since I was washing my hands so much, I felt it was so counterproductive for me to put lotion on my hands and then less than 5 minutes later go wash them again. It was just so counterproductive. So I was just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till I get home. I'm gonna have these dry ass old man hands, creep everybody out, and then moisturize when I get in the house. And that's what I would do. I'd sleep, before bed or whatever, a little before bed, put some on, let it settle a little bit, go to bed, wake up, go wash my hands a million times again the next day. So there was a point in time where my hands were old man hands. They look like 80-year-olds, like
Now,
man
I
hands.
do gotta ask because I noticed that my cockazoidal brothers out here.
I'm sorry, what?
Cockazoidal brothers.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Cockazoidal.
You call them the pale faces? Come on.
No,
I'd rather pale face than cock.
No.
Keyword. Keep fucking.
It sounds like an evolution of a Pokemon, almost. It does.
But y'all have a lot more abundance of hair. Does that affect the way you lotion?
I mean, I'll say this. I guess that's a good point. I wouldn't say so. I think, put it this way, you have to know the right amount of lotion to apply, because if not, you're going to be rubbing your hands for 3 days. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, I'm serious. You have to get the right amount of lotion.
Put the lotion somewhere else.
No, I understand. I just mean in general.
You have to know the right amount.
You do. I'm telling you, if you put a little too much lotion in your dab, I'm telling you, you're just going to be rubbing your hands for days.
Brother. You put it somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying. I get that. I understand, spreading it around. I get that. But I'm telling you.
You don't just moisturize your hand. You got to moisturize your face. You
I
gotta
understand
your
these
arm.
things.
You don't want ashy elbows.
Oh, geez.
See, this is the thing that
You can moisturize your entire body.
Yeah,
I understand this. It's all
exactly.
skin.
Exactly.
Epidermis.
And then they always wonder, how come black people stay so young? We moisturize, motherfucker.
I guess,
No, it ain't no I guess.
Well, again, I was just simply stating if you put too much lotion, you're going to be rubbing your hands for days. I'm telling
Man,
you. You're going to literally have Birdman hands if you put too much lotion on.
Birdman.
Yeah, just rubbing them together, dude. I'm telling you, he does. Birdman hands.
That might have been the
give him that.
funniest thing you've ever seen.
But no, back to the World Cup. So the team, so the U.S. team, to Jared's credit, again, I had to do a little bit of reading myself, is relatively a legit contender.
Oh yeah, there's a guy, I forgot his name, but he's technically he's in the middle, because the only reason this came up is because of the whole birthright stuff that's going on in the news.
Okay.
This kid, I can't remember his name. His mother is from, where was she from? I forgot what other country she's from. No. Anyway, he was born in the United States because his mom missed the flight because they said she was too pregnant to fly back to England. So he grew up in England, and he played for. I don't pay attention enough to football, soccer, or whatever, to know. But I think it was Arsenal. He was in the Arsenal program, I think it was.
Nice.
And then, so he played over there, and there's like 3 countries he can play for. But he chose to play for the United States because I don't know the exact reasoning, but it's just
USA.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No, it's pretty dope though. That's pretty dope, and I really like just the cool thing is across various forms of media, I've been seeing all the people coming from all over the world and the fun time that they're actually having here in America. Like they've got people down in Texas trying Texas barbecue for the first time. There was a guy in a Walmart, and he thought it was like a palace, dude. He couldn't.
Oh no, I saw an Australian chick. She was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like so, and
she was like, "This is so big."
Yeah, and it really just when you think about it, it's like, man, we go into these establishments on a regular basis. This is completely normal to us, and folks here are completely floored by it. Another thing that has become insanely popular with everybody that's visiting, apparently, is Kraft Ranch dressing. They're sneaking it onto planes. I saw this last night.
Yeah, apparently ranch is a U.S. thing. I didn't know that until.
And I just thought that was super wild, but really cool at the same time. And then on top of that, I haven't been following this guy. I only know of his story. There's a guy from Germany. His Twitter handle is like Freddy.
This is the guy right here.
Oh yeah, this is the guy I've been seeing. So this is the guy that scored the goal yesterday. I believe the second goal.
Yeah,
for the game.
Well, he's
probably got more than one.
He scored multiple goals in the game. He's like the first U.S. player to do that. Some shit like that. Again, I don't follow it close enough to know. Oh yeah, he could have played for France too, I think.
Oh yes, Monaco. Yeah.
Date of birth, July 3rd, 2001. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That really makes
Yeah,
sense.
so he was born in the United States on a technicality, which gave him citizenship, and then because his family lived over here too, part of his family, like his aunt or some shit, and so yeah, and then I don't know the reason. Yeah, see, here's the Arsenal deal. Yeah, I don't know the reason why he decided to play for the United States.
Born in Brooklyn, New York, to Nigerian parents. Moved to London at 1 month old and was raised in England. That's wild, man. My man was born in Brooklyn and raised in England.
But you think about that, like, of course the team's going to be better when you got, we'll just, on a technicality, we need this guy over here. Somehow they entice his ass to come over here.
They're like, hey,
I mean,
we
he's
need that
coming
guy.
from a more competitive ground because, like, if you think about major soccer leagues, Premier League is one of the biggest. La Liga in Spain is huge.
Yeah.
Like those are where you want to be if you ever want to play in the UEFA Champions League, which is
where all the money
for,
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge deal for
those motherfuckers
clubs.
are paid, like they call them footballers.
Yeah.
Well, in England anyway.
Yeah.
Like them motherfuckers are paid.
And it is pretty amazing just to see how, again, we've talked about it a little bit on the show. We're all used to kind of Americanized sports, football, basketball, even though these sports are played in kind of very smaller capacities across the globe and stuff. And then you've got the World Cup where literally the entire planet watches it. And it's just like, man,
Well, What's that?
I feel really, you feel really small when you think about it, and it's like, oh, the whole world watches this sport, and people are like, oh, it's boring. It's like, well, maybe to you, out of the billions of people on the planet,
It is boring. But
it's.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I think what it is they play it so much all over the world because it's a cheap sport to play. All you need is a ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the first sports ever that like as far as human history, similar to it anyway. So I don't know. I get it. Like that's like me growing up playing baseball. Like a lot of people think baseball's boring, but because I played it, I guess I'm a little more invested in it. So I see the appeal.
And
Now I thought stick hoop was the first sport.
Well, it's all similar.
Okay.
But I remember there was the story about soccer was like they used to kick around heads and shit.
I mean, that wouldn't
that's
surprise
some
me.
Montezuma stuff
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, old school shit. Yeah,
Eat their heart,
the German
kick
guy.
their heads.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the guy that RJ was talking about. What? I still don't know. What?
Yeah, so this guy, this gentleman who's visiting from Germany, his handle is Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie LA7. Okay, all right.
So
Okay.
anyway, he's just been posting stuff on his visit here to America. They found a Buc-ee's. They were like, "Oh my God, this is a
Oh,
gas station."
snap.
I fucking love Buc-ee's.
And anyway,
That's a
and
tourist spot.
When I went to Buc-ee's the first time, I felt like that Australian lady that went into Walmart.
yeah, it
Right.
just crazy. So anyway, and somewhere along these posts, he posts him and his buddies listening to Ella Langley, who is one of the more popular.
I was gonna say I don't know who the fuck that is.
She is super awesome. She's a up and coming country star
Oh,
and whatnot. And,
that's why I've never heard of her.
I think you would like her music. I am. They call the guys that follow her Ella Fellas, and I'd like to think I'm an Ella Fella. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, no, not yes.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It's okay to be an Ella Fella. It's all right.
All right, but
But long story short,
I don't want to be involved in. Not to cut you off again. I don't want to be involved in nothing that involves me being a part of somebody's group. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not in a beehive. I'm not no fucking hella fella. Like, what are
Ella
we doing?
fella.
What are we doing, bro?
it's okay. You can be an Ella Fella. It's fine.
That's lemming shit to me.
We're not lemming. We're just Ella Fellas.
They're all
right?
lemmings. If you're a Swiftie, you're a lemming.
Anyway,
If you're fucking in the beehive, you're a lemming. What's the other one? There's one other one.
there's the Beehive. Oh God, I don't know. What about Michael? Is Michael Jackson like the only exception? Even though he doesn't really have like
What-
names for his followers.
There is no name for his followers.
I mean, who doesn't like Michael Jackson
Yeah,
though?
I thought the whole world was
Yeah.
Michael Jackson fans.
Yeah, except for the racist ones.
I don't know. I won't even go out on a whim. I
It
would
covers
even go
both
out.
sides too.
I can almost guarantee you racist people like Michael Jackson. I can almost
In
guarantee
secret, yeah.
Yeah,
But racist people do a lot of stuff in public that they won't do in private, or other way around.
Regardless, anyway, so they were like, "Oh my God, this song or this music is phenomenal." Anyway, she caught wind of this, invited them to one of her concerts, and then they got to meet her backstage. Could you imagine just coming to America to visit for the World Cup, and you go on this week-long spree, and you end up meeting one of the country's biggest stars?
I wouldn't say.
She's
I
a
wouldn't
huge-
say the biggest stars.
One, she currently is. She
Never
just won
heard
a-
of her.
Well, just because you haven't heard of her.
You just said
I've
it.
heard of some country people like Morgan Wallen, but
Yeah.
I've never heard of her.
Yeah. Morgan Wallen's a racist too.
I never said he wasn't.
Oh,
Hey, shout out to you.
I didn't say you did or not.
You can say it around me, brother.
Who? Morgan Wallen? Are you a fan of this?
I like the music.
Oh my god.
It's music. But anyway, but I just think that's
Sometimes you gotta let
but-
it slide.
but
like
that's-
R. Kelly.
but
It was just a little sprinkle.
You know what? This guy is now a part of the system
yeah, these
perpetuating a certain supremacy.
So
It was just a
structures.
little sprinkle on her.
Structure.
We don't know. We don't
is that
know.
what you call it? Structure? I don't like that word.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Anyway, so
he doesn't like structure.
Nah. So-
I dislike these terms.
so I just think that's
You're
crazy.
putting meaning to real words.
And then to think about it, I thought about it even more because last week when we did the show, the New York Knicks were going to be playing in Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
I'm
which-
sure I'll like it. God damn it, you're fucking yapping.
What I was going to say is Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and they had the chance to close it, and they did. The New York Knicks won their first NBA title
Oh yeah, I've heard of her.
in 53 years.
Yeah, Epic, you're right. I do remember her because she's hot.
I haven't, but I will now.
You're an Ella fella. It's okay.
No, I'm not.
We're all Ella
I
fellas.
refuse.
I
And
might become a Langley lad.
I like that one better. It's a little classier.
It does sound a little classier, not as like
Now,
clingy.
the only reason I knew about her, she was on some podcast that I happened to come across of somebody that I know. Oh, she'll be in Baltimore in July 18th. Are you going to go?
I might.
I'm sure you will.
I think I might.
RJ's going to get front row seats.
Yeah.
Well, it's if
I didn't know they
afford it.
had country out in Baltimore.
Oh, I think that's
I think you're underestimating Maryland.
well,
There's parts of Maryland is
well,
pretty country.
But yeah, I would be thinking Frederick area, not Bmore.
Well, I mean, they're coming from that area. It's just Bmore is a big bustling town, so she'd probably make more money there than she would going to fucking Frederick bumfuck. Speaking of Baltimore, RJ, I might need you to come to Baltimore and take a day off next month, July 2nd.
July 2nd. That's
Or if you can get off early.
well, I'm the only person in my building after a certain period of time, so I can't leave early. So I'd have to take off. But regardless, what I was going to say,
You too.
is-
You got to come out too. I'm
So
working on getting this other club in Baltimore, Magoobies.
Magoobies.
Yeah.
What
So,
name?
but I need to bring a couple people.
That's all right. For security, we'll be your protection.
yeah.
Not so, no, it's just people for the audience.
Well, that's fine. But in a place named Magoobies, I feel like it just protection.
Feel like a
may be needed.
McGoober.
It's a pretty nice spot.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Look at me just judging the name, and it's probably like the nicest place I've ever walked into. Who knows?
Probably.
Look, man, I've been to Baltimore a couple times. I ain't like it, but I did enjoy
I
myself.
don't like Baltimore either.
I did enjoy myself at the event I went to, but not just being in Baltimore.
No, I'm not there just to be in Baltimore. I'm there to do a show, and that's it. And then I'm leaving. And although I did go to a Orioles game earlier this year, that was pretty cool. I like that park.
It is a nice park. It is a nice park. But so the New York Knicks win their first NBA title in 53 years. One, I was happy. I was rooting for them.
Are you slobbing their knobs still?
No. I was trying to get to my original point because you were talking about something
Keep
earlier
on glazing.
about soccer and how it was the first sport. And obviously the city of New York goes crazy. We've been seeing it all week. They had their parade. And there was somewhere along the lines in the week where I think it was on Sports Center or somebody was talking and, they were like, the Yankees could win a World Series, the Giants could win a Super Bowl, but they were like, New York at heart is a basketball town.
Yeah, it's called the Mecca of basketball.
And it's something that I didn't think about was like, folks from New York. One of the hosts was like, yeah, I grew up in New York. He was like, we didn't have football fields or soccer fields. All we had was basketball courts.
Yeah,
You think
'cause
about
it's a
it.
city.
Concrete jungle.
Yeah.
So he was like, that's
You
why.
get tackled on. on the
I just
street.
didn't really, I didn't think about it in that manner, obviously. And it's just like, this does make a lot of sense.
Oh,
You
I
got
see what
kids.
I see how you're connecting that.
Yeah. So, you were talking about,
It being cheaper.
yeah, it's cheaper. It's just like, hey, all we got is a basketball court. We can't play football. All we got is these, narrow roads and taxi cabs everywhere and whatever the
You
case may
got
be.
some milk crates in a ball.
So I can see now. I can see now why it's so meaningful, even more so to a town that they've won a Super Bowl more recently than the Knicks have won a world title. But regardless, I just thought it was really, really cool to see, and I'll even go to say that their playoff run is a top 5 run of all time.
Yeah,
Easy.
every basketball movie that's ever come out, I'm pretty sure it was based in New York.
Except for Space Jam.
There had to be some New York stuff in there.
I don't know. The movie is 30
I don't
years
remember.
old.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't think I've. Yeah, I saw it, but it wasn't like.
I've seen that movie probably more than 20 times if I had to be honest with you.
Well, I don't know. I think it came out for me. I was a little bit older, so I really wasn't.
So
What
I
was
guess
that,
I
around
was
95?
like I want to say like 95, 96.
yeah, I was in high school. I wasn't watching no fucking Space Jam.
Well, yeah, Jordan, because Jordan just retired, I think, when he made
Yeah.
that movie.
And so, and it just, I guess, fell right into my age bracket and stuff. So, and they used to, at the daycare center, especially during the summertime, if there was like a rainy day and we couldn't go out on the playground or go on a field trip or something, they'd roll, the old cart in there with the
here
tube
he
TV
goes.
on there. Just throw in an old VHS, and sometimes it was
Old man.
Space Jam. Sometimes it was James and the Giant Peach. I am not a fan of that movie.
Fucking guys, old guys.
James and the Giant Peach.
I actually kind of enjoyed that movie.
I always thought it was just a very weird film. Like I like A Nightmare
Tim
Before.
Burton's,
Yeah,
you know?
I think that animation style was cool, but those films always, I don't want to say they weirded me out as a kid, but they were just always, they seemed kind of dark. The themes were very dark. And they just didn't, I never really gravitated towards those movies. Like,
Isn't that
like a lot
Burton?
of other. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
I understand
yeah.
that. And I literally just said that. But what I'm saying is I never really was captivated by those films like I am a lot of other things.
Did you ever have an emo phase?
No, I was
That's
never
why
into-
you can tell he
that makes
didn't
sense.
because that he would have liked that movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I don't like the
Yeah.
films. I just don't cherish them like other folks do.
you
Especially
never
like
cut
around,
your life into pieces.
Oh no, the movie is based on a novel from Ronald Dahl, but I'm pretty sure that didn't Tim Burton direct it, or am I tripping?
Well, the animation style would make
It's
you think
similar.
So. Yeah,
he may have like executive produced it or some shit.
James and the Giant Peach. Oh, here, scroll down a little further. There's the movie right there.
Oh, director. Oh no, Henry Selick.
So
Yeah,
April
produced. What I say? Produced it.
Oh, Tim Burton. Okay, so yeah, you can clearly tell he had his hands in that somewhere, and whatnot. But no, I don't.
He's a producer on the Wednesday show.
I didn't think again like
Yeah.
the films were bad, but
You can
again,
tell.
Yeah.
the tone for it was just not something I really vibed with. I don't know
I
if I
like
could go
his-
back. I don't know if I could go back and watch them and be like, oh, like I appreciate this more. I mean, I don't know if I have the will to do that. If I had to be honest,
I just
with
feel
you.
like his use of colors is on point to help push the feelings that he wants you to experience in his creative.
Did you think that way as a
movie.
child?
And
Oh,
I just probably enjoyed it. Just,
Yeah, well,
you
that's
know,
fair.
because he did things that I didn't even know that he was doing. But
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Yeah, it's such an older movie, and I've probably seen it once or twice, and again, it just never did anything for me. I think my favorite movie of '96 as a kid is probably, oh god, there's probably so many. There's probably a Goofy
Power
movie.
Rangers.
We did this before.
The
Yeah,
Secret
yeah.
Ooze, or-
Well, we did movies, but we didn't necessarily do kind of kids movies. We did
No,
like
I'm not
just-
doing kid. What the fuck?
Well, I was thinking about like Space Jam and a Goofy movie and things of that nature.
I love me a Goofy
Jumanji.
movie.
Jumanji is I think an all time favorite. of mine.
Robin Williams, baby.
Yeah.
That
but-
was a little weird to me. That one, just seeing the kid spaghettify into the game. He started off too crazy for me.
yeah,
But it was a while. It was
Wait,
a wild
you're talking about the
ride.
new one?
No, the first
yeah,
Jumanji.
yeah, where he starts to
board
kind
game.
of get.
Oh,
sucked
because
into
it
the
was
board.
like yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Yeah, that was kind of a creepy movie, but
It did-
I liked it.
Oh, that movie was so cool. As a kid, let's see, list of American films. Oh, Independence Day. Okay, I lied.
Yeah.
Twister, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Damn.
I told you we
wow.
did this before.
I know, but again, I was before you pulled this up, I was thinking more of like children's films overall.
We're
This
gonna
list
talk
is
about the Nutty Professor is up there.
this list is
That's
incredible.
kind of a kid film.
That is a hell of a top 10. We've got Independence Day, Twister, Mission Impossible, Jerry Maguire.
Yo, that's the first Mission Impossible,
Yeah, I know.
and we just had one last year. Was it last
Yeah.
year? It was
Yeah,
last year.
last summer we went to go
Yeah.
see it. Damn, that's crazy. My man Tom Cruise has been Ethan Hunt his
he's the-
whole life.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, see, I knew that was going to get under your skin.
Yeah, no, he fucking Maverick, motherfucker.
So then we've got Ransom, which was with Mel Gibson. I can't remember much about that movie. I remember
What was
watching
it? Ransom?
Ransom. That Mel Gibson is the lead star in that. I
I
just
don't
can't remember much about it.
That's Disney. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm. Well, The Rock is on there. That's
Oh,
definitely
shit.
not, yeah. That's definitely
Oh,
not.
those are the distributors.
101 Dalmatians. I'm sure that's the animated one.
Yep.
The Nutty Professor. We've got Eddie Murphy on there. The Birdcage.
And Dave Chappelle was in there too.
That's not the
He's the-
original 101 Dalmatians.
I would think.
I
I would think,
think
that's.
that
the,
is.
I think. I don't. I think that's the original movie, like the cartoon.
Wait,
no,
oh,
no,
the
no. It's the
live
live
action?
action. Yeah.
Damn, this came
Oh.
out in '96.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 'cause-
I thought this was a few years later. So
No,
I thought it was like
See,
2000.
the original 101 Dalmatians is based off the 1961 animated film.
Yeah,
okay. So that's what I was thinking. God damn, I
Yeah,
didn't know
nah,
this movie was that
the
old.
live action doesn't do
I've
the
never-
animation justice.
Not at all, bro. I hate when they went back and did all that shit. Like Lion King, they fucked up.
Mhm.
Aladdin, they fucked up.
I would never watch that.
I watched it because I wanted. That was before the slap fucking scandal.
Slap her around
But I
the
wanted to
world.
see how he would do it. First of all, nobody is gonna outdo Robin Williams in that role. Period. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Will Smith, blah blah. Fuck that. Robin Williams is the genie. Period.
Yeah, no, I think that's all fair. That's 100% fair. Then we've got The Birdcage, which has Robin Williams in it.
Yeah, I'm from the 1900s too, motherfucker.
And then A Time to Kill, a very, very good movie. Very slept on movie, in my opinion. But that's a fun 90s action
Isn't
movie.
that a book by John Grisham?
Which one? The Time to Kill?
Yeah, I believe that has,
Probably.
I almost want to say Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie. He is,
Yep,
with
there you
Sandra
go.
Bullock. Yep.
1989 novel.
And Matthew McConaughey's in it, too.
Sam Jackson.
But
Kevin
man,
Spacey, of all people. Damn,
Oh,
Keith
wow.
Sutherland and Donald Sutherland is in this shit.
so yeah,
Octavia Spencer too.
this is a
Shout
fun.
out to Shoddy.
This is like one of those movies that if it was like randomly on like a summer afternoon on TBS or something or TNT or whatever, I would watch it. Like this is just a fun. I like those old '90s movies that are just good watches.
The old good action 90s ones. Those are fucking great.
Man, that is a hell of a list. I don't even think.
And that's
Bro,
just
you
the
could get
top
better.
10.
I'm sorry. We don't get good movies anymore. You know why I think it is? I don't think. I don't know. This is my theory because I don't read enough books to know left or right. But most of these movies were based off of novels.
That's it.
Yeah.
We don't really get good novels anymore.
A well-crafted story.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly. That's what it is.
Well, I will say this: the best book to film adaptation I have seen, and I'm going to be super biased about this, and I know there's more, and this is going to be my one example, is always going to be Harry Potter. But I know.
Yeah.
LOL,
Yeah,
LOL,
I don't do Harry
LOL.
Potter.
But no, there's a lot more on here as well.
You know what's shitty? It's like there's a whole generation of people who just fucking love that shit. And I'm like, as soon as, women, if I'm talking to a woman and she's like a diehard fucking Harry Potter fan, I'm like, I don't know if it, because you're going to be talking about this shit all the
You
fucking
wouldn't
time.
go and inspect her robe?
That isn't,
It's because Jared's a muggle. That's why.
Ah, yeah.
I know somebody
on,
who has a
Muggle.
joke about that shit. And I'm like, brother, not everybody's a Harry Potter fan. They're not going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it's probably you and like 20 other people.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you,
bro. I'm telling you because I was just I did a spot the other night, and this guy he did a whole thing on Harry Potter, and then he was like, "Well, you don't like that because you're probably a Slytherin, and well, I'm a fucking whatever the fuck other one."
Gryffindor.
Yeah, and I'm thinking,
Trash door.
I'm like, bro, not everybody's a fucking Harry Potter fan. You need to fucking broaden that a little bit.
Wingardium Leviosa. All right.
I mean, you might. I mean, it's really going to depend on the audience. But if you're in an older audience, they're not going to be fucking.
Yeah, no,
dumb.
and I will agree with it is only going to range to a certain group of folks. However, I think that range is rather larger.
And
that group.
super liberal people aren't going to fuck with it because of how J.K. Rowling feels about trans people.
That's I could care less. The books are great.
I know you could care less, but I'm saying there are people who will be pissed to the point where they won't even fucking watch the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the books. I'm happy with the films, and I'm gonna leave that there.
Boring.
No, not at all, dude. There's just something, no pun intended, magical.
I
about
tell you
Harry
this.
Potter.
I will tell you this. I did try to watch them at one point, and I was like, this is okay. I don't think I got through the first movie. I'll be honest.
Well, it's hard because I will say this. I read the first.
Yeah, it
What
is
about
hard.
Did you
Well-
try Fantastic Beast?
Which one is that?
They're
It's
like
like-
the newer one.
I think I
out.
did see that, but it was
Those
it was
are
on
kind
an airplane, and it was cool. But it's again it's really
They're-
not my cup of
well,
tea.
those
Yeah.
a lot
I'm
of
not
those.
into
Okay.
fucking whimsical
Just-
bullshit.
Okay. He doesn't like the flick of the wrist.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that whimsical bullshit. Like, what you doing?
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, see, that's stupid.
It's not.
Like, if you want to be a magician, but don't act like you're a fake wizard.
I'm not. Well, he's not a fake. He's a fictional wizard. He's not a fake wizard.
Yeah, fiction is fake, motherfucker.
Exactly. Yeah, the story. Obviously, wizards aren't fucking real, Jared. If I was walking around thinking I'm a real wizard, then I'd want you to be concerned.
There are some motherfuckers who be walking around like they're fucking real wizards.
Well, then, what do you say?
I mean,
Touch grass.
In this generation, we got a whole gambit of people who think that they are any and everything from
There's a bunch of Jedis walking around.
Yeah, inanimate objects, animals. Today's society.
It is 2026. Speaking of the Sith, Jared and I went and saw Mandalorian.
I didn't say anything about the Sith.
You did.
I said Jedi.
Jedi. Sith. Well, the Sith came into my head.
First of all, don't confuse.
Oh my God!
The Sith as a race or the Sith as a philosophy?
Philosophy.
My God. Anyway, so Jared and
I have Darth Vader on my car. Actually, in my car and on my car.
Jared and I saw Mandalorian and Grogu
Trash.
last weekend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did not like any second of
RJ
it.
and Josh about to fight.
No. I genuinely thought it was pretty good, dude. Me and Jared both agreed after the film it could have been either a season, half the season of a show, or one big episode of it. But overall, I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought the soundtrack was great the entire time. That was like a big highlight for me.
I only liked it because it was Star Wars.
And
I'm not saying it was the best movie. It definitely, first of all, that movie was made when, I'm not going to bring that into it. It was made at an earlier time, or it was brought around at a different time in the franchise's tenure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get it. They were trying to appeal to a younger audience and probably a female audience too. But I don't think that's what they intended it to. I think it should have been a little more hardcore.
I will say this. I can agree with that. And I think as Star Wars fans, we are kind of accustomed to seeing a little more grittiness, a little more lightsaber action. I wasn't expecting to see lightsabers or anything like that. But I think we kind of have an idea of what
you didn't see that in the show, really.
No, and I wouldn't expect to see it in the movie
It's
either.
a Western.
And so overall, I if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it maybe a 7. Overall, I thought it was cool. It told a neat little story. The one thing that did kind of throw me off a little bit, and I don't really care, is they're going for minor spoiler to find Jabba the Hutt's son, and then he just talks to people like normal.
That was a weird, like,
and he's like a teenage,
Jabba the Hutt never fucking spoke English. Fucking actually, really, in the beginning, everybody you either just spoke it, because that's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Trek, they have universal translators.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, everybody just knows those languages.
Yeah.
Like, but the audience, like, what the fuck? So it's a different experience, which
you either
is kind of cool.
or you know Twi'lek, or you know Galactic Basic, but it's I guess for them, they were all like polyglots essentially.
Yeah.
Most of them.
You using lawyer words right now.
For me, this movie felt like just 3 episodes. It didn't feel like it had that cohesive story that a movie should have.
Yeah, exactly. That's
fair.
That's exactly what I said. It just felt like it could have been part of the series, and they just do the Mandalorian again.
And I felt like I ended up paying an exorbitant amount of money to have this experience that could have just been included on your Disney Plus.
Agreed.
That's fair. And me and Jared both agree with that. But overall, I liked it. It wasn't terrible. I didn't think it was bad. It was okay. It was a good afternoon, Star Wars flick.
Like I said, they were just trying to capitalize on Grogu. Because, and I think that's the reason they made it a movie, because the show was already called The Mandalorian. They wanted to be like, oh, well, this character is really popular, so we're going to have to include that. And they really didn't do a good job of, like, adding to the character development of Grogu.
Yeah, so that's what and that is probably going to be my biggest gripe about the movie is because I would like to because this is apparently the end of it, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's a terrible way to go out.
So that's why I'm only going to take that with a grain of salt until somebody's like, oh yeah, we're never doing this again, kind of thing. But no, I was kind of hoping we'd learn a little more about his force powers or who he's going to become in the Star Wars universe. Because, he is going to outlive Mando. They did kind of foreshadow that.
He didn't even fucking change. He didn't do anything different than he would have. Maybe he moved a couple of big things this time, but it wasn't.
That's it.
And then and then the fucking
I
part.
can't wait till he's 100 years old.
Somebody was telling. Oh no, never mind. It was Christina. She was telling me she liked the part where he was trying to put him into the little hut.
Oh, and he's just banging
When
his
he's
head
banging
on it.
his head, but I was like, it was. To me, again, I'm very critical when it comes to comedy shit. To me, it was just let's put a joke here, just for the fucking sake of putting a joke there.
Yeah,
And I didn't. I don't know. It makes Grogu seem like I don't know, man. I don't know how to.
Nah, and again, it's again, we were just talking about it. It is
I
kind
get
of
it. He's
geared
a
towards,
kid, but like,
yeah,
it's
No,
geared
he's
toward.
an
There's a lot of
infant.
children in the
Yeah.
audience. They're probably gonna laugh at something silly like it's a silly joke
Yeah.
in a.
And we did see it later, so there wasn't as many people in the room. I think there was only adults in the room.
There was a family, I think, a few seat rows down in front of us. But while we're talking about the movies, I didn't get a chance. I actually saw the week prior. I went and saw Back Rooms.
Never heard of it. What's that?
It is well. I'll try to explain it.
I'm sorry.
To me, it sounds kind of like a glory hole. But
Yeah, it does. It does.
I was like, bring your own baby.
I'm here for Back Rooms.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
Yeah. I would actually like you to pull it up, Jared.
can you put me in the back room, please?
if you don't mind. And I'm going to do my best to try to explain this film. It has a very interesting premise, and that's why it's like this psychological style thriller. My sister seemed interested in it, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of cool. So this guy is recently divorced from his wife, and he basically runs a furniture store that's basically going out of business and everything, and he's going through the motions of divorce. He's got a drinking problem. And he's seeing a psychiatrist. He discovers these in his furniture store that there's, I guess, this portal that goes into these back rooms, pun intended, that just stem endlessly. And there's a creature down there, or creatures, that are basically some level of your version of what scares you in your psyche, right? It's got a very interesting premise, and then the last 25 minutes of it, when you start to figure out maybe what the back rooms are, it gets super wild. Like it has one of those type of open to interpretation style endings, and then it just kind of abruptly ends, and I was like, okay, what is this? I like to think I can decipher hidden meanings and things like that sometimes, or at least I think I can. But I was pretty stumped by this. So I did a little bit of digging after we got back from the movies. And this whole film is based off of some old YouTube video. And people kept expanding lore behind it. So basically, the back rooms is... I'm going to try to...
So this is what we're making movies based off of.
Yeah. So, it was... and to your credit, when you were like, hey, man, they just don't make good movies anymore, I thought it was very interesting until they were just... They don't really know what the back rooms are. And I was just like, oh, that's kind of whack to a degree. I wasn't hoping for some gigantic conclusion to it, but just something maybe a little more lore-like instead of... oh, we're trying to solve what this is. There's never going to be a sequel. We're not going to know what's going to happen. And so I thought it was interesting up until a point, and then it just kind of unraveled. And I was a little ultimately disappointed with how it ended. But for a vast 3/4 of the movie, I was pretty entertained by it, going, well, hey, where is this going? What's this going to turn into? I like being on the edge of my seat and trying to guess what's going to happen next.
Wow. So it ended with a big F you.
To a degree.
Yep.
So I'm not telling people not to go see it. If you're a fan of, this was made by a 26-year-old director too. So it was a young guy that made this film. I would encourage you to watch it to form your own opinion. but I don't know where it's going to go from here. And I don't know enough about the previous lore.
21 years old.
21 years. Oh, Jesus. So even, I will say this, for 21 years old, he had a solid cast, and the acting I thought was pretty damn good. But just the overall way it kind of unraveled, I didn't ultimately care for. But if they like, hey, we're making a second one, I'm almost confident I would go see it.
Were you there back when YouTube had Unforgivable?
Oh, man.
With
I'm
the
so
waffle
glad.
fries, you know?
Told that bitch I want some hot dogs. Yeah.
What if we just
So,
had a movie?
You've never seen
We
Unforgivable?
could make a movie like that. You know, just
dude.
run
Unforgivable.
some millions up.
Oh, man. You, sir, shake my hand. You are like one of the only people that knows what that is. And I'm not even super big, and I wasn't
Give
even
me
big
a
on
chicken
YouTube.
sandwich and some waffle fries.
That shit's in black and white. And he be just standing in the woods and shit. Oh, man. I think Jared would appreciate that. Unforgivable. Hold on. I gotta. It'll pop up immediately. I can't remember the guy's
Probably
name.
not at this point. It might not even be on there.
I think it's still on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it was a
somewhere.
series. I remember hearing about
Yeah.
this. 19 years ago, this shit was posted.
Yeah,
Bro.
it was near the inception.
Yeah. Want some waffle fries? Yeah, dude, that shit was way too funny. My buddy, some of my buddies used to quote that shit constantly. It was definitely one of those quotable things.
I don't want to pull it up because it's gonna start playing immediately.
Oh,
And I am. This is probably one of the only things I'm disappointed we couldn't pull up and let people see. But if you guys go onto YouTube and type in "Unforgivable," you will find this, and I promise you'll be
Probably
entertained.
saw
by it.
this.
You've had to have seen it or
I-
know what it is once you take
I
a look
remember
at it.
fucking YouTube fucking
And-
when it first came out.
I
If you
remember
are
when it
going
was
to
a
look
little
it up,
TV app.
go on Google and just write "Unforgivable YouTube." Don't go into YouTube because you'll probably find a bunch of music or something.
Oh no, this one is Unforgivable #1. I said Unforgivable YouTube. It came up.
through Google though. We're on Google right here. I'm just thinking in YouTube, you probably find some pop artist or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
It'll be diluted.
Or
and
an AI
be-
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Try to
Like
give you a
this
bunch.
AI chatter in here. Fuck you.
We've got an AI chatter.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be considered a plus? I mean, they're like, hey, we gotta spice this chat up a little bit.
No, they're trying to fucking get them to go somewhere else.
Oh no, don't do that.
Yeah.
You folks, don't go anywhere. We're the best. You know that. All of you know
Matter of
this.
fact, let me ban it.
Yeah, ban it. Put the ban hammer on
Ban
it.
the
We got the
bots.
ban hammer
I
right
can't-
behind
I
us.
can't do
And
it from there.
bots.
Ban the bots.
Epic left, so he can't fucking do it.
Epic is actually, he is going to be getting up at 2:30 in the morning to go fishing. I think he's going to bed right now. As crazy as that sounds.
30 is crazy.
Well, I don't know. You know, life is a lot different out there, wherever
Clearly.
that is. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go to bed around 7. And I was like in the morning, I was like, dude, that's crazy.
Okay, I didn't see it. The way it's set, never mind. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, he's getting up at 2:30 in the morning to go fishing. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Continue to fight the good fight and be good dads.
Oh, it is
All
fun.
my
That's why he's
children are
going
in
at 2
liquid
o'clock.
form.
Yeah, so he said he got his
Jesus.
dad. Yeah, he said he got his dad a bottle of bourbon for Father's Day. I think it's what did he say? It's Rob Schneider's bourbon. It's like super conservative bourbon.
Oh,
like I
God.
didn't even know they made something like that. I just thought it was hilarious.
Never mind. Don't get me started on that guy.
And then I was like, yeah, you got to bring a bottle for Jared.
No,
Yeah.
don't bring me no fuck. Don't. I don't want to contribute nothing to that dude.
So I just thought that
Am I
was,
thinking of the wrong dude from the Animal? Deuce Bigelow?
no, it's the same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah. So apparently he has his own bourbon,
He's
and apparently
very-
it's
it's
super conservative bourbon.
these days it's worse. It's trust me. Don't.
Everybody's got a liquor nowadays.
Yeah, well, since
Well, no, it's not about the liquor. It's his points of view are horrendous.
Speaking of points of view, did you guys participate in watching the UFC fight that was on the White House lawn?
Yes, I did. You know, I had to.
I watched two fights.
Because of what I'm involved. Matter of fact, when I went to the gym the other day, my instructor, shout out to Master Dollar, he was like, "Did you watch the UFC?" I was like, "Yeah, reluctantly." And he was like, "Why reluctantly?" I was like, "Because of all the shit surrounding it. I don't really fuck with all that." And the way that it is today, and me and him talked about it. I was like, I miss the days when martial arts was about respect. Now it's not so much about respect.
Big spectacle.
Yeah, and I get it. They're trying to make money, and they're $1 billion industry now.
So I watched.
But early? Okay.
Well, no. Oh, I thought you.
No,
were
go
done.
ahead.
No. Please continue.
No, go.
Well, no. Well, what I was going to say is I watched 2 fights. I didn't spend too much time with it because
Is that what it's called? Tears of the Left? Oh, brother.
Is it? Oh, shit.
Definitely don't buy that. Don't buy that shit for me. I'm not contributing nothing to that shit.
We'll take 2. What I was going to
No,
say,
we won't. I'm telling you.
What I was going to say, though, is so I watched 2 fights. These were probably some of the earlier fights because I know that it started a little late because the weather, they had some minor weather delay and whatnot. And I will say this. It
Holy
was
shit. It really is called that.
Tears of the Left Bourbon. Every level of meltdown distilled. Oh, my God.
Fuck that guy.
Dude, that's... how much is a bottle? Just out of curiosity.
You got to remember, indignation sells right now.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay, you
everyone's
using big
about.
words, man. We're not lawyers. We don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and we will get to that. We will get to that. No, but I watched the 2 fights. I can't. Oh, man, who did I watch fight? I'm a very casual UFC guy. I'm not very good with the names like Jared is or anything like that. But I watched 2
I don't
fights.
know all the new guys.
And the fights were pretty good. The 2 that I watched. But just seeing the whole spectacle of them kind of coming out of the White House as their entrance, and then they
Didn't like that. You got half naked men walking around the White House. It's crazy.
I'm sure a lot worse has happened in the White House.
Yeah, but it's not public knowledge.
I guess that's
Well,
fair.
Except
at
for-
least
except
what?
for-
That Oval Office was
I-
popping back quick.
Wait, was it in the Oval Office?
I believe so. I
don't think it was in the Oval Office.
I don't know, man. The Oval Office has seen a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
But anyway, I was looking at it and I can understand why folks were or were against it. But at the same time, like I said last week, I know it's like for this one.
Guess what? Well, that before you finish,
Yeah, sure.
the fucking thing's still up there.
Oh, okay.
Remember last week you said?
I did. Yeah, I did say like
He said last week if it's still up there, he'd be kind of like perturbed. It's still up there. I saw
Well,
footage last night. that
Well,
it's still
it's
up there.
probably takes a while for it to come down. I'm sure it's not going to stay there forever.
And by the way, they didn't buy that from an American company. They bought that from a company overseas.
But regardless, I thought it was kind of neat seeing it overall. And again, I know this is probably a once in a lifetime thing. I'm sure we won't see this again. So I'm not like super mad at it. I thought it was nifty. I think the idea is cool.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, again, I don't even watch the UFC anymore because I feel like it's oversaturated nowadays. And again, the fucking respect shit is gone. It's no longer about martial arts. It's about fucking talking. Who can talk the most? And I get it. Again, it's fucking fighting and they're promoting. At the same time, I don't know. It like somebody said, I don't know, maybe it was you. Somebody said in the comments, it's not about, or maybe it was another thing that I was in. It's the UFC is its own thing now. It's not about martial arts anymore, which I get it. It's a sport. But whatever. I don't know. I got into martial arts for what martial arts is supposed to do for a human being. And it's not, for me, it just doesn't.
You grew up back in that time where I'm sorry about to make it sound like that, but Bruce Lee,
You grew up back in that time.
True.
where you had these people that had respected the craft.
Yeah, 70s and 80s. Well, I wasn't really in the 70s. I was born in 79, but I wasn't literally in the 70s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like around that time, yeah, you still got movies that come on TV. You got Bruce Lee. You had even the animation back then was like Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, that's back, by the way. Amazon Prime.
Oh shit,
Watch it.
I have to
Like
watch
10
that shit.
episodes out right now.
Oh shit. Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. And then Karate Kid came out, and it's teaching you like, all right, this is how you act as a martial artist, and this is how you know what I'm saying. Like you
How to
gravitate.
sweep a floor, stuff like that. Yeah. Like they taught me about chores. Shout out to Mr. Miyagi.
That's not
Yeah,
what
I mean,
kinda.
No,
He was
it does.
teaching life, though.
Yes,
Still.
But it also taught you Okinawans don't consider themselves straight up Japan, but it's teaching you how Japanese people are, like the way of the samurai, even back then, because it's all about discipline. Everything you doing is about trying to reach perfection.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I wish I had started getting into bonsai earlier, but like now, like bro, that shit's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking killed my first one. So now I'm going to nurseries trying to find cheap stuff to turn into bonsai because that shits get expensive. It's usually the pot that's like half of the price.
I didn't realize you killed your first one.
It just died a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So this is very recent. I
But
know. I know
think-
that probably bothered you.
Oh, it still bothers me
That's why we're talking about it.
because
Is it completely dead or like one of those
it was
dormant?
brown. It was brown. It's juniper. Like juniper ain't supposed to be brown. And if it ain't dead and I threw it away,
Well,
I'm gonna go outside one day. So what the fuck is that thing?
no, I think I put because the weather was so fucked up, I put fertilizer on it too early, and I think it burned it. So it is what it is. I got another one, a different type of juniper. This is what do they call it? An old gold, I think it's called
Old gold.
old gold
Old gold.
juniper. But it's still in the pot. I'm gonna keep it in that pot for a few years, couple years at least, before I repot it because I want to thicken the trunk a little bit. Yeah, bro, I'm deep into this shit. I could go on all day talking about it because it's fucking it's a whole different art form. So, but my whole point is that Karate Kid taught you shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the second one was all about the bonsai tree. You know what I'm saying? And they even had it on their on it as the logo for their dojo.
Shit, even Three Ninjas, dude. I remember Three Ninjas Strike Back. But yeah, you know, I do agree.
Hogan was in that, right?
He was. I think he was in the second. He's in one of the later ones. I don't think he's in the first one. Yeah, because there was a time when he was in those. You know, he was in the Rocky movie and all that stuff, and so there was a time he did have like somewhat, I guess, minor roles in major films to a degree, or at least for that time period.
What's up, Z? By the way, that he said he just did boxing, MMA, wrestling just to let out anger. I mean, that again, that still is a good reason to do it. As it helps you as a person because it gives you an outlet to get rid of that anger, as opposed to taking it out in the street somewhere.
Yeah, doing
and
dumb
doing
shit.
something that you will be in jail
But
for
if
the
you
rest of
need
your life.
representation, just give me a call,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
In Virginia.
in Virginia.
So do it in Virginia.
The Law-Luss one.
I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, I would pursue it, but I don't want to do all that reading.
I would highly discourage anyone to ever join the legal profession.
Oh wow.
Is it because of all the reading?
No, reading,
No.
the reading would be a better part. I mean, it is a lot. I will say courtroom. Well, clients in the courtroom can have their challenging moments. It's just dealing with people in general will
Yeah.
have its challenges, and you will start to lose a little bit of your trust in humanity when you see some of their foolishness, not just from clients, but also from opposing counsels that you're trying to work with, trying to get a resolution with. It makes sense why it's one of the highest professions of substance abuse.
Oh wow.
So if you already have an issue with substance
Followed by
abuse,
teaching
please
and
don't do
nursing.
it.
Teaching and nursing follow right behind there. I guarantee it.
So let me ask you. So have
Z, I do criminal defense, and I am learning family law from my coworker partner, and hopefully, shortly I would like to also get into like VA disability benefits because we got a lot of folks that are in need of that help too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, 100%. Yeah, no, good for you, man. That is
Just in case.
Yeah, no, we got a guy right here. What I was gonna say is, have you
pay me, motherfucker?
So I know you can probably only say so much because I'm sure a lot of the work you do is confidential to a degree. Can you give any type of scenario or of a situation that you've recently been a part of, or maybe one of the more wild things that you've had to cover, in your profession?
Let me jump back to my prosecution days so I don't have to talk about anyone with an open case.
Yeah, sure, man.
But I will say we had a few folks who we just couldn't really do anything for because of mental health and there's not really a place for them. We don't have asylums.
I've
so
been
you
saying that for
can't-
years.
All they can do is incarcerate and then let them out. It's mostly petty crime, so you're not going to incarcerate them for long.
Yeah.
And then just let them back out into the street, and they will go back to harassing, panhandling, or drug use.
Drugs, yep.
And it's tough because that community in particular with Virginia, they just fall through the cracks. And I mean, it's not like the legislature really has any. Well, you know what? I don't want to get too heavily political, but I just say that if someone is in an ivory tower, they have no idea what it's like to be around the streets,
Yeah.
but they make those laws for those streets.
Another thing, yep. Another thing I've been saying for years. Well, especially this again, not trying to get too political, but when certain people, I don't know, maybe orange people, when they've never been around regular people, and they've only been around rich and powerful people their entire life, they have no idea how to govern working class people. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. I will give you a funny story, though.
Sure,
I
sure.
did have a lady that I prosecuted. She was in a parking lot. She drives, hits a guy's car, leaves the parking lot. It's a hit and run. And then goes to a grocery store a few miles down the road, all right, calls in the hit and run. So it's no longer considered a hit and run in Virginia because you got the 24-hour period if it's unintended property, meaning no one was in the vehicle.
That's why that
or if it's
motherfucker
like-
didn't get.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So she reports it. So it's not technically a hit and run anymore. But then she says, well, I saw some black guys smoking weed next to my car, and I think they might have damaged my vehicle. So now we got her for a false police report.
Oh,
all because
man.
her dumb behind didn't want to get a hit and run.
Let me ask you something. Was she pale?
Yeah.
Figured that.
She's actually an anagram for what she would call those guys.
Oh, Karen?
No. An anagram for what you would call a black person. A person who, yeah, well, you know. I'm not, I was going a little too high level for this. Just
Yeah,
think of
man.
it-
I told you. Like, we ain't on that level.
We are on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Look, I
Just
know
think of,
about
like,
race.
you
we
know
have
an
a 12th grade
anagram?
reading.
I
yeah,
know,
You know
but-
anagrams. You like Lord Voldemort, Tom
yeah,
Riddle was
yeah.
here kind of thing, whatever that scene was.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
yeah,
rearranged
yeah,
the
yeah,
letters if you
yeah.
think.
Remember a few weeks ago we were talking about vocabulary?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's levels to this shit.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why you were like, you were like, I can't do all that reading, and he was just like, oh, reading is like, yeah. That's I mean, you just told us, so. I mean, I like to read, but yeah, no, a lot of reading. After a while,
I
it
know
can be-
about engineering shit. I like, and all of look, I write jokes about fucking jacking off. So,
Jesus Christ.
what?
Dude, that should be like before the show even starts. That should be like the clip, dude, before you lead into the show.
Could be.
Well, I was just getting to that. Kind of like how they say redheads are like black people.
Oh.
It's because their slur is the same letters as our slur. It's just in different order.
Oh,
it?
what?
Yeah, I get it. I
You just
understand.
spell it out, and it's like, oh, we're using the same letters. We just rearranged it to call y'all two different things.
I'm still lost.
That's okay.
What would you call a redhead? Think of that.
Oh,
Think of that.
Okay, got you. All right, I'm there.
Vegetable.
I'm there now.
Spice.
Yeah, I know. I know. Fuck, I get it. Epic, because he's actually a ginger.
Yeah.
The ginger man.
Oh, so she was one of John's people then.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
your people.
I don't know.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, that doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. But I know that's probably like the lowest of the totem pole in terms of some of the things you probably deal with on a regular basis, or some of the cases.
I got to see and witness an accident, a car crash right in front of me where I prosecuted at. And the lady that was driving was a lady that I just got out of the lower court into our circuit court, which is where you actually can do a felony. Like the lower courts where we're like, did a crime happen? Could have been that person. Okay, let's send it up. The circuit courts where you actually have trial, beyond a reasonable doubt. But we were driving. It's wet. I'm like, this lady she's crossing the double yellow line, solid yellow line. Then she goes back over, across the white fog line. I'm observing her for maybe 2-3 miles. Nearly hits one car. I honked at her. Nearly hit a second car. I honked at her. Just get back into the lane. There's a car coming. Third time, I'm like, what if I don't honk? And a piece of me knew. I was like, I bet she's gonna hit that person. She hit that person.
Damn.
Oh, and I got to call it in, and I was like, it's Miss So and So was driving. I prosecuted her.
Oh, she wasn't supposed to be driving.
No, she's allowed to drive.
Oh,
This because her thing was like mail fraud, essentially.
Oh my god. People will try to do anything. nowadays.
bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee you do have some stories.
I mean, I was out there in the country just putting away. No offense, your people, RJ.
No, my
I
people
felt,
are as.
I
are
felt
you
like
guys.
my ancestors would have been so proud. They were like, "You do it for us."
Hey, look.
I held y'all accountable for once.
So,
Can you-
I mean, I'm here.
Hold on. Can you give percentages? I just want to clarify some things. What's the percentage of?
I probably would say about 60% hit
Damn!
type. Yeah,
that's
come
like
through
Kevin
the
Hart
court.
said. Damn.
I mean, it's court. I mean, fuck, dude. I don't
I
know.
mean, y'all represent.
Well,
mostly
yeah,
the
they're
population.
60%.
Yeah.
At this
Yeah, I would
point,
think- I would
down
think-
from 80%.
Oh, good God, no. You know,
I'm not making fun
Dear
of.
God, please. You
We need
know,
more white babies.
I don't even think I'd
Oh,
say
that's
it.
going on. No, he ain't like that.
It's not that I don't like it. It's
You're gonna end up marrying a woman of color, aren't you?
I don't know
RJ?
who I'm gonna marry.
Can I say something? I want to, because this has been on my mind recently.
I'm sure it has.
And I think it goes both ways. How much? I don't even know how to present this. If a white woman is dating a black man, every relationship, how much is it?
Red flag. Red flag.
Agreed. It is, how much of it is the fetish of it? Just like white men with Asian women. I don't think that went through. How much is it the fetish and how much is it love? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
That's been on my mind recently because I've been with a couple white chicks in my day, but like I'm just recently I've been thinking, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was I being used or like whatever? The fuck?
I would personally feel it's more of a fetish. That's just that's what I would think.
So you think all interracial dating is
No.
fetish?
Is
Is that what you're getting at, sir?
No, not at all. Not at all. But
And
I don't want to say that to sound like negative or anything like that.
And I don't necessarily want to call it I think going to fetish is a bit far.
Yeah.
Preferences thing, but then at the same time you get into the whole like, oh, that's my preference. Like, is it your preference or are you just sexualizing it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I can. It is a kind of hard thing to dissect, in that regards. But then you gotta just look at. I would think this would apply to other interracial relationships as well. Just like I guess the success rate and the lasting ability of that.
I think they're pretty decent.
And I'm not saying that they're not, but that's the only thing I would think to look at to maybe gauge that overall to a degree.
Yeah, I don't think America is the right place to figure that out because marriages don't last here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the divorce rate is like up like super high.
It's higher than 50% now.
Yeah, it's I find that to be a shame, honestly, because I understand being young and wanting to venture out and maybe hook up with a couple different. I understand it. We're all people, right? But I feel just as you get older and stuff like that, settling down and having it. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, isn't that like what we're supposed
Be
to
a
do?
nice
to
pure
degree?
blood family, right, RJ?
Jesus Christ.
No bud bloods around here.
Oh, shit.
Well, so here that was
That's
a good
what,
one. Then.
you know what? Now you just fucking reminded me of
a mud blood.
that's where the joke from the
Oh,
Harry Potter
my
shit came from because the new character I don't know, is a new movie coming out or something, or no, they're doing a Harry Potter show.
He's
Yeah,
the expert in all things.
so
Harry
They're
Potter.
doing a show, and the character that's playing Mudblood or whatever.
No, Hermione is what is considered a mudblood. A mudblood is
Yeah, so we see
It's-
where the murky waters is coming
yeah,
in.
yeah. I understand.
So
Don't
the
worry.
new character, I think she's interracial
Well, yeah, it's
or
basically
biracial. I think is the term these days. I try to use the correct term just to fucking. I don't know.
Basically what it is, it's like the equivalence of a interracial relationship in the wizarding world. It's basically one parent is a muggle, which is a normal person, and a wizard or a witch.
So that makes them Mudblood.
Yeah, that's what a mudblood is.
Okay, yeah, you just sealed fucking Harry Potter's fate in my life.
Yeah.
It's been around.
It makes sense.
I know.
In that
Yeah,
I know,
perspective,
but
right?
Yeah.
nah, son, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
You got to add that subtle undertone. Well, I'm not sure if it's subtle, but
Yeah,
undertone
that's
of-
bad.
Yeah, no, the one most well-known one is going to be Hermione. And then there's other people throughout that go to Hogwarts in the same scenario. But to older wizards and witches, mostly the dark wizards and witches.
The purebloods.
Yeah, pretty much. They look at it as a sign of disrespect and of the wizarding world, and they treat them differently.
That old again.
wizard supremacy, is the number one issue facing our country right now.
What kind of wizard are we talking about?
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
Are we talking about grand wizards?
No, we're not. We're not. We don't do that here on the show. We are not a reflection of that in any capacity.
That's funny as fuck.
No, but yeah, no, that's really ultimately what it is. I mean, it's been.
I get what you're saying. He's native, so like he has to date outside of his race, just in case that might be my cousin.
Yeah, well, Jesus.
I thought you guys get money so you had to keep it in the tribe.
Oh, shit.
My bad, Z. I don't know if that's a true thing. If you guys actually get
Y'all
some
camera went
government
out again.
assistance.
Oh, our camera went up. Is our audio still going through?
Yeah, the audio's still
Oh,
going
okay,
through,
that's good.
but
That's
the
good.
camera's fucked
Not the
again.
camera.
Yeah, we need new cameras, guys.
What I was gonna say, man, that's like stereotyping. That's like, hey, do you live like on a reservation where there's like a casino kind of thing?
Oh, fuck, that's just.
I couldn't. I'm not a gambler.
I mean,
by
but
any-
if
by any
Z
means.
wants to answer the question, if he does or doesn't, I would like to have that information.
Well, I just feel like almost
I
every.
like being informed.
I just feel like every. I don't want to say modern show, but I feel like if I'm watching a show and it's taking place in like North Dakota or Wyoming, and they're like, this reservation here has been here for a long time, Padawan, or or whatever it is. And then they were like, and over here we have Lady Luck Casino, that kind of thing. So
Okay, that fucking that accent was kind of crazy.
well, I mean, that's, yeah, but you've got like the stone
it
face,
put
like
me in the- it
the
put me in the-
chieftain. Of
He
the
said
tribe.
with
he
it,
said
though.
there was a shooting at the casino this morning.
Oh, damn.
I
that
mean,
sucks.
it probably wasn't native people.
No, it probably wasn't.
Because we know what goes on. I used to live in California, so I know what's happening in those motherfuckers. I don't know what's going on with this camera. I'll be honest.
That's okay, as long as they can hear the soothing sounds of my succulent voice. All
That's
right.
not how you use succulent.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I use it there.
That's gross. Succulent on the voice is
no,
crazy.
It's all right.
Oh shit!
It's all right. Context matters.
Why did it go out? I don't understand.
I don't. Is it fully plugged in? Did we?
There's only one thing to plug it into.
Okay. All right. Well, we're having some minor technical difficulties, but while you listen to the soothing sounds of my voice,
I guess I could stop the stream and then start it again.
well, you could do that if you choose, Jared. But speaking of streaming, I know you were talking about my activity in the chat, and thank you for being an active member in the chat today. I'm sure the guys who watch us weekly are like, "Hey, RJ, why don't you do that?" Because I just don't. Because Jared's
Yeah.
like right here, I can like somewhat see it.
You
Obviously,
see
I
how
can't read.
easy it is to have a phone with the
but
chat open?
It's at the same time. I don't know. I don't want to say it's distracting to me. I don't think it is, but at the same time, I feel it is to a degree. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try at some point in time. Maybe next week. Who knows?
All right, I got it.
But we're back.
Keep going,
We're
motherfucker.
back. We're back.
Colors are off, but whatever.
Back in action.
Back in living color.
But speaking of streaming, are you playing anything? Are you gaming much? I know you're out fighting. I know you're out fighting crime.
No.
So you're not playing anything yet.
No,
I'm
he's
not
not fighting.
playing.
He's not fighting crime anymore.
Yeah, definitely not.
He's defending it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
We need more criminals.
You heard it here
For my bottom line, I need more criminals.
You heard it here from the Law-Luss one first on this Mad Scientist Lab podcast. No, so the reason I guess I brought it up is because me and Jared kind of do a bit of a gaming segment, and I'm sure you're aware of this as a follower of the show.
Yep.
But I wanted to talk about what I've been playing here the last couple of weeks, which has been Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's really, really good. And I can't praise it enough. It is riddled with mini games everywhere. Oh my God. It's actually kind of driving me crazy a little bit. Because I have to.
You doing the little bird racing thing?
Yeah,
Big
the
bird race?
the chocobos. Yeah, they are chocobos.
Real quick, because I didn't get a chance to read this.
Sure.
It said, as far as the casinos go,
Z said that essentially
oh yeah,
he gets mostly their tribe gets mostly their money from the casino, get a little bit from the government. It does depend based on tribe and reservation.
Oh wow! So there is a casino involved. That's
yeah.
that's-
They gave them because there's their land.
Yeah.
They're allowed to have the casino because they can do
Yeah,
whatever
so-
they want with their land.
yeah. That's
Probably something in the tax code, I would think, that would help facilitate them having that casino to take care of the tribal land.
Yeah.
So some kind of exemption.
that sounds fucking.
But I don't know. I don't study that. That's not my
Punjabi
forte.
Pautanami. They are rich tribes. They send their
Potawatomi?
yeah. I couldn't say it. They send their members anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 a month. God damn. I'll be honest. I can't say these names. I don't want to butcher them. I don't. Oh, you don't get shit. You also live off a reservation. Yeah. Man.
Mm.
At least they
But
gave y'all
living-
something. They didn't give
yeah.
us nothing.
I'm still waiting for my 40 acres in the mule.
Yeah, no shit, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, motherfuckers mad about reparations and shit. I'm like, you about to give these fucking January Sixers a whole bunch of money. Well, that got blocked, but I don't know. Every day. I'm more. The older I get, the more I'm just dumbfounded. Is how this country just does not want to take accountability for shit that they do. Not the country,
Yeah.
the government, I should say.
Yeah.
the government that's probably watching us right now.
Yeah, fuck them.
I mean,
Yeah, I said it.
yeah, we know you're
Yes,
watching.
he did say it.
We know. So I encourage folks to check out Final Fantasy if you're a fan, and I guess
Man, they don't pay federal taxes either. God.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that must be really nice,
Oh,
dude.
my
Oh,
God.
wow. We need to come out
Yeah.
there.
I would be
You
happy
are-
with that, to be honest.
I don't think you qualify, sir.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
You're a land thief.
I'm not a land thief. I wasn't there.
No, he.
All right?
Oh,
I wasn't there. I
That's
That's
wasn't
what
there.
they always tell us.
I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
We know you weren't.
I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
Neither was I. However, I'm still dealing with the fucking shit that was
Yep.
put in place to
All
fucking
those ramifications.
yeah. Bonsai ramifications.
Ooh.
Think about that. When you cut a branch, you want to get to you see the ramifications that come from it. Like maybe years later,
Mm-hmm.
but that cut that you made, again, the ramifications of what came from it are still there. See,
His-
full circle, baby.
History.
Oh, my God.
And
it's,
botany.
it's a plant.
History and botany all in one.
Oh, boy. But the one big gaming thing I wanted to talk about, I'm sure you're going to know what this is, but
007, First Light.
no, I want to play that. I do. It's probably going to be the next game I play here
Nice.
until the Halo Campaign Evolved remake comes out at the end of next month. But what I was going to say is Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out in November.
Really? Is
Yeah,
it?
yes. But
I don't believe you. I don't even believe them, to be
No.
honest.
it's okay. It's okay.
January?
Well,
Next November?
Well, the only reason I think we're finally getting full steam ahead is this upcoming week we can finally pre-order the game. They are June 25th. You can finally pre-order GTA 6, which launches in November.
I'm not pre-ordering shit.
No, I mean, I don't.
That's the other thing. And you know what, Z? I almost bought it last night because I was like, nope, 007. We're talking about 007. I almost bought it last night, but I was like, no, I need to fucking finish Ghost of Yotei. But I'm gonna definitely play that game.
Definitely my next game coming up here in maybe a week or so once I'm done with
I
Final
don't believe
Fantasy.
you either.
No, you should, because I'm literally, once I'm done with Final Fantasy, I literally have nothing to play until Halo comes
September.
out. Well, Metal Gear Solid 4 comes out for the Series X at the end of August.
Pass.
No, that is the greatest game ever made. Don't ever at me.
I'm
that.
mad at you.
No, not at all. War has changed. Yeah, it's the best game ever fucking made. I don't care what anybody says. I'm super stoked for that.
That's insane to say.
It's not insane to say. You've never played it, so you can't.
No, well, I'll tell you right now, the best game ever made is fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. Period.
No. It's top 5, but number 1 for me is always going to be Metal Gear
Yeah,
Solid.
you're
4.
all nostalgic bitch. That's
No,
why.
it's not. It's got the
No.
greatest fucking story ever.
You got to admit you have a nostalgia bias.
Mhm.
I feel like
For
everything,
greatness.
everything that you
Yeah.
think is great is from when you were in your formative years.
How many times have I said that to him?
Doesn't matter. It is still the best game ever fucking made. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but
War
we
has
are also
changed.
entitled to an opinion that lets you know.
No, what Jared's opinion is anything that goes against what I like. That's what Jared's opinion is.
Well, I can be very contrary.
Yes, 95% of the time. There's only a 5% scenario where he's like, oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
you like shit that fucking kids like.
What do you mean, dude?
Wrestling, brother.
Wrestling is a fucking entertainment. I know it's not real.
It's for kids.
It's entertainment. It tells a story.
It feels to
it's
me
the longest told story of like in my life. Is
to
the story
me,
of wrestling.
pro wrestling as an adult equates to people who are also Disney adults. Something was terribly wrong that you never want to leave that time.
No, it's not even that. We're watching it evolve. Wrestling evolves, brother. It evolves. But the more it changes, the more it stays the same. It's no different. Put it this way: we were in love with the characters growing up. The Rock, his charisma, his persona, his trash talk, Stone Cold, the middle finger. If you actually watched these wrestling matches from all those years ago, the in-ring matches really aren't all that great from a technical standpoint. The wrestling in-ring stuff is far superior nowadays. Now, I will say, do you know what makes a great wrestling star? Their personality, their character. It's all about character.
That's
and
what makes a
stories.
star in any.
But it's
So-
also about the stories that are being told in the ring.
It
It's not
sounds
so much
like
of
you just like influencers.
no, not at all.
That
Not
just
at all.
hug each other
Oh,
between some ropes.
I haven't. I haven't. Look, I have a bit that I've been working on because I've to live with someone far worse than him when it
I
comes to this
believe
shit.
it. I
Bro,
believe it.
if you come to my house, I swear you will be like, yo, I don't know how the fuck you do this.
Are you ready to wrestle
Honestly,
the champ?
knowing him, I don't think I ever want to see where he lives. I just want to can see him outside.
It's bro. I'm telling you, every day, I don't want to say anything that may incriminate me. It's just every day it's something new, and it's like, what the fuck were you doing? But yeah, I agree with you. Epic Gears of War is a trash game.
I didn't. I said Metal Gear Solid.
Well, no, we were talking about that. They were talking about that in the chat.
Oh well, nah. Gears is not trash. Gears is awesome.
I hate it. It's just again, it seems kiddie to me.
There's nothing kiddie about chainsawing a locust in half in any capacity.
Yeah, but they're
Nothing immature about that.
No, nothing at all, dude. Nothing at all. The
Just
game
saying.
came out, dude. It's the ultimate dude bro game with super muscular guys and chainsaws.
Maybe that's why I don't fucking like it.
But you're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it
No,
all
because
wrong.
I remember when it came out, and matter of fact, Big
trying to save
he's
the
not
planet.
Big Dave anymore, but Big Dave's brother used to play that shit all the fucking time, and I was just like, and that you know what, another game he used to play all the time, and I never got into it. I tried to, but I couldn't do it. Like, I watched him play it, but then I would play it, and I'm like, fucking Assassin's Creed. I just can't do it.
I've only played the original 3. I haven't played anything after that, and
And
there's a lot of them.
I just couldn't do it.
That's okay. Those games, the first 3 are fun.
You know what
After-
fucked it up for me? Again, I guess I'm just super on realism. Why the fuck are we going back and forth in time? Why can't I just play the character that why I got to be his brother?
Because that's a part of the story.
No,
The story
I
is
know.
we're trying to figure out about this whole assassin secret organization, and you have some DNA that links back to one of those.
Yeah, and you use a
people.
machine to take
So,
you back in
yeah.
time.
Okay,
And then
maybe
find out.
maybe that's better. I still
Like, since your DNA is supposed to theoretically DNA. Well, I guess not even theoretically.
No, I
Actually,
actually
DNA captures what your ancestor had to go through, and then it was passed down as a gene to you.
so but okay. So does he become an assassin in the future?
Actually, yeah. He
Oh.
like learns from his experience in that machine that helps him live as. his
yeah, it's
ancestor.
the Enzo trilogy.
So what's the point of that organization? They're
That organization, the Assassins, is to
no, not
like-
the organizations. The people who are trying to make him relive his shit.
They are essentially Templars or some kind of Illuminati-esque. We're trying to control the world, and we're gonna own everything. You will own nothing, and you'll be happy type of people.
But okay,
And
But
we
so
don't
they
want,
wanna
we
get
don't
rid-
want someone to foil those plans.
but the assassins would foil the plans, so they're trying to get rid of this guy. Is that
they're trying to better understand their enemy so they can destroy them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting. I still can't get into the game.
Yeah, two for me is probably
Not for everybody,
peak.
but I enjoyed it.
I think the back and forth is what kind of throws me off. I don't know.
No, but when it comes to, I guess, realism, I agree with Jared to an extent, but for me, I think we've been playing video games before they were, realism was like a thing. We always thought we wanted realism. We grew up with the 64-bit graphics or the PlayStation 1 graphics, and we've watched it evolve over time. So for me, I've always been in the mindset like, at least years ago, even now, like graphics don't defy how good a video game is. Like, what is the fun factor in it? Sometimes I think things get too realistic.
Hold on. That's totally unacceptable.
That because you are being completely narrow-minded. Graphics do not make a video game.
No, and only story does not make a video game.
I said gameplay. Is the game fun? If the game is fun, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Okay, I agree. However, it does play a part, and if you're again, games are art. It's the entire part of the art is part of it. It's like you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, art style, but that doesn't mean the graphics have to be super hyper realistic or anything like that.
I never said that.
Yeah, well, you're talking about realism, so
Well, yeah. Well, I mean realism as well. Yeah, still, if it's supposed to be a real game, then yeah, I want the fucking graphics to look real too.
Yeah, but where I'm coming from is like even if the graphics are super good and the game plays like shit, I'm gonna be like, well, this is a pretty game, but it stinks. Like that. That's where I'm coming from.
That's a technical. Well, okay, that's fine. But that's more of a technical thing than like it because the game cake the there's mechanics in fucking GTA 5 that are fucking shit, but people still it's still one of the most popular games in the world.
Yeah, no, and I know and the game is also 13 years old, 14 years old at this point, which is wild to think about.
In 15 years.
I think it came out in 2012. Yeah, so about maybe close to 15 years. 2012 or 2013 is when it came out. But what I was going to say is, like, as long as the game has, like, a cool art style, like, and it's fun, I'm cool with that. I don't always need, like, super hyper-realistic. I mean, yeah, that stuff is cool. And especially when you think, since we have kind of watched game evolves throughout our lifetime, from the 2D to these giant open worlds, it is a spectacle to see. But at the same time, if I play what Jared would call a kiddie game, say if I play like Donkey Kong on the Switch 2, that game doesn't have it's got a really cool art style to it, and they developed it for that console, and it's just like, okay, this is fun, so I don't always need something to look like me and you to enjoy it, even with modern gaming overall. So, and then what I was going to say is, back to GTA 6. So the pre-orders are going live. And they have a small, very basic, maybe 5-second clip of the camera panning outwards of Vice City and everything. And the game is going to be incredible. I just can't begin to think of
It's
the
gonna be
impact.
long. It's gonna be long.
Well, that's good. It better be long for as long as we've waited for it.
Yeah, facts.
And I already know that Rockstar never underdelivers in any capacity. However, we do live in a time where not everybody is happy.
And you're also forgetting the role play aspect. We don't even know what that's gonna look like.
We don't know that, but I can already guarantee.
And I know you're
you-
not into it, so you don't know what I'm referring to. But Prodigy, which is a server that I play on when I feel like it, they just came out with their 4.0, technically 3.0, but some Polish unlucky thing with the number 3, so they just called it 4.0.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's crazy.
So
The things you can do is wild, and it's all driving role play.
I'm just waiting for somebody somewhere to they're gonna start to dissect the game, and people are gonna start trashing it for no reason.
Okay.
I can guarantee that's
First of
gonna
all,
happen.
that's dumb.
It is dumb. That's my whole point.
But
It's-
yeah, but I don't know. You're on that. Fuck them people. Those are the
No, I
same
agree.
people that don't like anything that Star Wars comes out with. Like, first of all, I don't think we really trashed it. Like what was the series that came out?
the Acolyte.
Yeah, we didn't really trash it. Yeah, there was some stuff that we didn't like about it, but I don't think the hate that it got was anywhere near what it should.
No, the lightsaber battles were really cool. in that
Yeah,
show.
man.
Yeah,
that shit,
no,
I
they-
want to see more of that shit. I
Yeah.
want to see Sith shit. Why does everything gotta be again the whimsical fucking Jedi? I don't give a fuck about them motherfuckers.
Yeah, it did look like they were going to be going somewhere with the Sidious
But
story.
what
So,
happened with yeah, that's what happened. Like the same time when the Mandalorian and Grogu shit was created, it was, and I'm not trying to make it that thing, but a certain person was in charge of that shit at the time, and now all that stuff started happening.
Yeah,
Like, because the Acolyte was announced before she even came in. And everybody thought it was going to be this beautiful fucking Sith story. And then it turned into what it turned into. But these fucking witches. Like, this is not fucking Harry Potter, bro. This is Star Wars. What are we doing?
But those witches are, I mean, still canon to the
Yeah, and
world
that
of it,
only came
but-
in, what was it? The Clone Wars, right?
Yeah. Ventress
And
or
I think in
those-
Rebels and shit, too.
Yeah.
you know, we're talking, and I agree with you. Like the hell with those people, but I just can't. It just stinks because as in modern gaming, we are very spoiled as gamers, right? We're the last couple of years we've been getting all these great titles coming out for no matter what console you play on, and now we're literally several months away from the most anticipated video game ever. There's no game that's ever gonna get to the anticipation level that this one has. It's just not. And
That's what they said about GTA 5.
well, and then well, they're gonna set the bar so high.
That was because of 3. 3 is what caused all that shit.
They're going to set the bar so high, and I hate the idea that there's groups of people out there that are just going to shit on it for no reason because they're miserable, and it's just like, no, you should be excited as a
Again,
gamer.
why are you focused on?
I'm not focused on it. I just wanted to bring it up
Yeah,
because
you
we
brought
are
it
getting
up.
closer to it.
You brought up the hate.
I brought up the hate because it's everywhere nowadays, man. It's everywhere. Stop the
You
hate.
got to stop looking at it. Fuck them people. If you hate, then you're a fucking piece of shit.
You
period.
are a POS, but none of you guys are POSs because you tune in every week here at 6:30 p.m. here.
Before you
Oh,
start
no, no,
doing
no.
your little spiel there, I wanted to talk to you about Maul, Shadow Lord.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think about it? Because I know he didn't watch it.
I watched half of it,
I know he didn't
and
watch
then
it.
I had to move. Like, then a lot happened in the last
Well,
month.
you've moved,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
been weeks.
All right, I'm getting settled in.
It's been weeks, motherfucker.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm glad to have a story in which our protagonist is Sith, and we can
Yes.
kind of begin to like people
See
always,
where it came from.
Yeah, people always want to make it like, oh, the Sith are just mean people, but they came from something, you
No,
know.
the
We
Sith-
all came from something, and we made our choices, and they are a great way for us to explore how we deal with adversity and the consequences of our choices. and sad adversity. And I'm enjoying it. I also think Maul is, in general, just one of the most badass lightsaber duelists that there is.
Oh, and they
too.
did him justice in this joint
Yeah.
too. They definitely did him justice. It'd have been cool to see that in all that in live action. And I know the guy who played him is old now, so he probably can't move like that. But yeah, they did the fight scenes justice. That's what they've been good at for the most part in the last few iterations of these stories. They've been good at the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Now I get it, the whole woke shit that a lot of people don't like. It can be throwing off because they did that with the last series of Star Trek. What was it? Star Trek Academy, which they canceled again because all the hate. Oh, this woke shit. I'm like, hey, bro, Star Trek has been woke since the beginning. Why are we? Pretty much, I won't say the diversity is the reason they canceled the original Star Trek series, but it may have played a part. They said that it was too smart for audiences, but then it got canceled, and then it started going into syndication, and then people were like, "Wait, this is fucking cool," and it blew up, and that's how we got Star Trek: The Next Generation, which again blew up. Motherfucker, I learned the word quantum from fucking Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it too smart? Like, it made me love space. So, like, I just hate when people want to bring that part of it into the whole situation. Again, you're just hating at that point. You just hate that people that are different than you, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So
They can't have a quantum of solace.
well,
That's which is a 007 reference too.
Yep.
But
what I was gonna say. Well, what I started watching earlier in the week. I'm not done with it yet, and I don't know if you've watched it, but on Prime is Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage.
I wanted to, but then every time I fucking think about it, I like pull it up, and then I'm like, I don't want to see Nicolas Cage fucking bomb this fucking.
I've
shit
been
again.
hearing good things about it. Though, which is
I heard good
crazy.
things.
I've watched.
I'm trying, but it's Nicolas Cage. He hasn't done a good movie since fucking ever.
Well,
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, but it's still Nicolas Cage.
Exactly. That's my point.
Well,
You know what fucked me up was that fucking jujitsu shit. That's what fucked me up. There was a movie he did called Jujitsu that had nothing to do with fucking jujitsu.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I remember this. I do remember this. So I can understand why you're upset. But I've watched 4 episodes of the show, and you can either watch it in color or in black and white. I'm watching it in black and white just because
Obviously, it's called noir. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be in black and
Well,
white.
I think obviously that's how they wanted people to view it to begin with.
I'm gonna watch it in color if I do watch it.
Because I see color.
We all do. We all do. What I was gonna say,
But
it's a pretty cool show. I'm not gonna give anything away. I didn't really know what to expect from it, but it's pretty neat, and it scratches a little bit of a superhero itch if you have one. I think you'll like it.
I mean, that itch has
Well,
been
especially-
scratched plenty of times in the last fucking 20 years.
So, well, that's also very fair. But at the same time, it is a little different with the black and white. And knowing you and how you like things, how they're filmed and how they're shot, maybe
Yes.
you'll have an appreciation.
Did I send you that TikTok with Christopher Nolan?
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Are you excited for Odyssey, the next Nolan film coming out here in theaters? And the next,
By the
I
look
mean,
of his face, he doesn't look like
and
it.
he was like, "The fuck you talking about, RJ?"
I've read the book. It was okay. It's not. I didn't think it was all.
But
that
this is
great of
Christopher
a-
Nolan.
Well, yeah,
Great of a
I think
story.
the excitement is
That
it's
they're
Christopher
all-
Nolan and the way it's filmed. It's filmed like on the same format as Sinners was,
Okay.
but also I can't remember his name right now. The director of Sinners.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You know who the director is?
What is it, Jordan Peele? Is that who it was?
No.
Oh, I can't. I couldn't tell you.
See, something.
Well, I've never seen the movie, so how do you expect me to know who the director is?
I mean, you can see it now. I just can't remember his name right now. Jesus, this is bad. He's from California. He talks like a Californian. Oh my God! Why can't I? Not Michael B. Jordan.
No, he's definitely in the
He's
movie.
the
That
actor
much I
of
do know.
Sinners, right?
Yes, Bro, oh my God.
Here, just Google it.
I know, but it's killing me that I can't remember his name because he's actually
Ryan Coogler.
Coogler. Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
yes.
that's all right. That
Jesus.
I do know his name now that you say it. Yeah.
That's dementia right there.
No, or it's just being forgetful, Jared. It's okay.
No, but I shouldn't have forgotten that because he's one of my favorite directors.
It's all right. I talk on my phone looking for it sometimes.
So yeah, he got advice from Christopher Nolan about how to shoot on IMAX while he was doing Sinners. So like that's a cool little thing for me. The fact that those two are in the same like circle with each other, like that's why it pisses me off that he hasn't seen it. like it,
Shame.
like how are you gonna be a Christopher Nolan fan but you can't be a fan of another director?
I'm not saying that I'm not fans of other directors. I just haven't seen the movie. And I'm not watching it to spite you or anybody. I just
It's been over a year. I think it is now.
yeah. Regardless,
the evidence is out.
Oh, you know the other one? The other one that he hasn't seen? It's gonna be weird. I don't mean to make it weird.
Of course you do. Go ahead, Jared.
The Harder They Fall, he hasn't seen either. And I suggested that to him. And
Yeah, that's been about 2-3 years now, huh?
yeah, damn near 5.
I'm seeing a theme.
Uh,
Is it?
and the theme you can catch every Saturday. You know, the theme that we all discuss
I
here.
understand he's a wizard and all.
Oh,
but
Wingardium Leviosa.
He might be a grand wizard.
I'm not a grand wizard. Don't say shit like that. Don't say shit like that at all. People are crazy nowadays.
Hey, look, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
And we'll be fine because we'll be back next week.
Under this administration, you'll be just fine.
Okay, so I'm going to remind all of you, you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff.
That left-wing bullshit.
Every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube, and every Saturday around
Make sure you get your left-wing tears bourbon.
6:30 p.m. is here on the Purple and Green. And before we go, Josh, thank you very much for coming over, man. It's nice it's nice to have folks come over and shoot the S with us for a little bit.
Shout out to the chat too.
Now's the time.
Yeah, and shout out to those guys who always take time out of their probably busy schedules to hang out with us and whatnot. And we hope to have you again too. It's awesome. And again, congratulations on. We haven't seen you since the last time you were on the show. We know you passed the bar exam, and we were super proud of you then. And let me ask you before we go. That test, I mean, it's the notorious bar exam. If you've watched any cop show, you've heard of it or know anything about law. Was it hard? Was it a hard test?
That's really the question you want to ask.
I guess. I mean, is it a different style of testing as opposed to?
Okay, see, that's a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
Question.
So
Okay.
what kind of test
is it
there?
hard? Yes, it's hard.
It's supposed to be hard.
Yeah,
It's fair. I mean, it is a test.
Essentially, it's just a 2-day exam.
2 days? Oh no, bro.
Yeah,
My ADD would. I'd be like, I'm not coming back.
Get me out of here.
It's fine. It's only 8 hours each day.
That's 8 hours too long.
It is what it is.
You
You essentially just get in a bunch of information crammed for that. Your the summer for your bar exam. You're gonna end up dumping that information. You're not gonna be able to retain all of it.
Oh no, obviously.
Yeah, you write essays one day. You do multiple choice another day.
All right.
You hope you pass the next coming months.
And again, if you, God forbid, if you were to fail it, you'd have to pay to retake it, just like most things. And I'm sure it's not a cheap fee for something like that, or I would think it wouldn't be a cheap fee.
Yeah, it's a few thousand.
Yeah. That's not cheap.
Yeah, that's also another thing I didn't know about law school is there's a high investment cost. But if you don't, there's the thing about gatekeeping. If you don't have a person that can help you understand the field before you get into it, you don't know all the hidden costs that are associated with it. And
Sounds like comedy to me.
yeah. See, so yeah, it takes a lot to end up becoming a lawyer, not just law school, bar exam, but even if you want to have your own firm, you're now an entrepreneur and you got to figure out how to be an entrepreneur. There's a lot that goes into this.
It sounds like you're going to do an excellent job because we know you are.
Sounds like comedy. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And
So I'll make sure you guys are there on in Baltimore on July 2nd.
being your bodyguard at what is his name?
Buy some tickets, because I need that. Like that's the entrepreneurship. They gotta do fucking skits and all that other shit. Oh, that's what you should do. You should do some fuck TikTok. Like, because I don't get no numbers on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe Law might work though.
Maybe.
It don't work for comedy. They don't push comedy anymore.
I probably should have talked
Reels
about
does.
that Carmelo Anthony thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
There's a lot. You
yeah.
could talk about.
yeah, whatever the current event is, people want to talk
And
about
then at the
it.
end, be like, make sure if you need a defense attorney, blah 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 blah. There you go.
Get your name out there.
Get your name out there.
You get geotag just Virginia, like, all that shit.
Because he's the best.
You gotta
He
do
is the lawless one.
You got to do an ad.
Yeah,
gotta
we can
do
help you do
that.
your ad. I could be the criminal.
We could talk about that.
He looked
Yeah.
like the demographic that you
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
The
They could
demographic,
make it.
folks.
have a needle in his arm.
I'm not putting a needle in my arm. We will see you guys next week for another excellent episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. That was very appropriate right now. All
All
right.
drugs.
I can't get to the next fucking page. There we go. All right. Now we can actually leave.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Peace.
We'll see you guys next week.
Hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
The merit scientist